feel like you're looking at the past versions of yourself with, like, not maybe a lack mentality, but I feel like you're kind of judging past versions of yourself. And I feel like you kind of got it twisted, is what I'm hearing. Like, your past self, your shadow self is like, you need to remember that the versions of you that existed before is the versions that got you here. The strength that you have now is because of those versions. It's kind of like when people get on the internet and let's say they lose a whole bunch of weight and now they judging everybody else for where they used to be. You see what I'm saying? But if they wasn't in that predicament before, they wouldn't have even, like, it's a ripple effect, like it's all connected. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like you need to put some respect on the past versions of yourself because they are the ones who had the courage to continue striving, to continue moving forward, to get to push through the face of adversity and all of those challenges and all of those trials and tribulations. You're looking at the fact that you had to go through trials and tribulations as a negative on your end instead of thinking that those are like predestined destinations and it was a matter of, like, you had to go through it regardless. You had to go through it regardless. And instead of like thinking about, like, dang, I really did that, I really made it through, I really pushed through, I really overcame, you just like, I had to go through this and I had to go through that and I had to, yeah, because how else do you move forward? How else do you make forward progress? So I feel like once you allow yourself to, and we had a reading on this not too long ago about thanking the past. Like, you need to thank the past, whether that's the people who quote unquote hurt you, whether it was the trials and tribulations, whether the past versions of yourself. You need to thank the past. You need to thank it because otherwise you would still be there. You see what I'm saying? Like, would you rather be here or would you rather be where you were? You know? I feel like once you allow yourself to process and accept radical acceptance, then you'll understand that the version of you who was a doormat and just kind of let any and everything happen is how you're thinking about it anyway. But this is the version of you that endured all of these knives in her back, and she's still standing essentially. Not in this card, but that would be you, collective. For you to go through all that and still be standing, you need to see that as a strength and not as a weakness. I feel like once you process that, once you understand that, then you'll understand that there's something with this card about not overworking anymore, not overextending, not like this whole self-sacrificial martyr type of energy. Um, it's gonna bring in change. It's gonna bring in this tower moment because what's gonna happen is you'll start to trust yourself again. I feel like that's what this is about, needing to trust yourself again. You trusted yourself to get to this moment, to get to this place, and now that you're here, you're doubting yourself. It's kind of like a catch-22. It's like, I guess if we going back to that example about the person losing weight, then it's like if they did all that work to lose the weight, and then instead of enjoying their new body, they're harping about the fact that they used to be a size that they didn't like. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of counterproductive. Like, you're not that size anymore. You did the work. You got here. Enjoy your new body. But instead, it's just like, oh, I can't believe I used to. I can't believe I used to. And it's like, what's the point of that? What's the point of harping? You know. So allow these changes to happen. Allow your perspective and your mentality to shift, and allow yourself to trust yourself again. And most importantly, put some respect on yourself.